have it hotels in, she said, in Atlanta, Miami, LA, and New York.
And they were essentially orgies. But the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, who filed this, laid this out at a press conference and specifically addressed.
New video of Diddy and Beyoncé from one of Diddy's most notorious parties was released by AMZ, drawing interest from both the media and fans. As the video spreads on social media, speculation about the two music moguls' tight friendship is stoked by the glimpse of them having a fun-filled night out.
Just two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Exactly. I like that. I like that. And the thing about all these photos is those are moments in time. Are there any moments that you can remember, Diddy, that are like the most memorable? I would say maybe like two of them in your lifetime, because you've had so many experiences.
Two separate times was when she was giving birth, and we always made sure that we had video or pictures and just commemorated it. Those are times that you want to cherish. You know, those are pictures that I always look at and always cherish. We don't have none of them up here.
Yeah. Well, before you got here, Christian, little Diddy, he called himself Little. He took the mic and he walked around and was talking to everyone. He's like, "What picture do you love? What's the favorite one that you have of my dad?" And everyone was pointing out. He loved it. He's like, "Can I have your job?"
Yeah. No. He's a natural. You gotta watch out for him.
Do you know who my dad is? Yes, I do. What is your favorite picture of my dad? The one right over there. The picture of his profile.
I mean, he's just like, looks just like you. You guys do such a great job raising your kids. What are the most, important things about being good parents, especially having all these paparazzi and the cameras out here?
Keeping them grounded, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keeping them grounded and always keeping them true to who they are.
According to TMZ, Diddy is being charged with major offenses, including racketeering, trafficking and conveyance for the purpose of adultery. Diddy entered a not guilty plea to these accusations and has twice had his bail revoked.
Yeah. Getting back to that. The Beyonce mess? The Beyonce? That's what I said. I said, wait, what? Beyonce was up in there, and I believe this is around the time that Jay-Z wasn't around. Now, here's the thing. I'm not implying that Beyonce was messing with Diddy. I am saying, what was Beyonce doing in Diddy's place? It was making of the band. Back then, Diddy was a big dog, and I believe Destiny's Child and Beyonce were still growing and trying to get on. They were famous that Diddy was the big dog. Why wouldn't they want to appear in an episode of Making of the Band? And I have questions. Was she there alone? Was Matthew there? Was Tina there? I know Jay-Z was there because they weren't even messing around at that time, or at least they should.
TMZ just published. Unsettling video from Diddy's party is currently trending on the internet.
For checking this out. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, whenever, however the want to do it. You know why? Because I'm the freest in the world. Right. In the discussion.
Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome, and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Puff Daddy, I'm an entertainer. Entertain people, no matter what time of day. Whether you like it or not. I go all day, all night.
I will tell you that you do fantastically well.
Yes.
What it is. How you feeling? Where you know me from? I don't know. Remember? We went on, where did we go? We went on a trip. Remember? It was like a group of us. I can't remember. That's why I know you're from. I know. Where? You remember now?
As everyone is aware, Beyonce and Diddy have been friends since her days as a member of Destiny's Child, back when Diddy was already a well-known figure in the music business. Through joint ventures, industry gatherings, and enduring friendships their partnership has developed. Her husband Jay-Z also has a unique past with Diddy, which further entwined their stories in the music industry.
These guys represent for Bad Boy. Growing up.
That's the flavor, right?
Is he gonna be coming out with some joints too, Puff?
We're grooming him now. We're getting smoke together.
Funny, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. The game has been elevated. As we can tell, There's no expense being spared.
Beyonce has been known to attend some of Diddy's luxurious and star-studded parties. These events often feature a guest list filled with celebrities, including her husband, Jay-Z. Diddy's parties, such as his famous white parties, have become cultural events in the entertainment world, attracting big names from music, fashion, and Hollywood.
Yesterday, including 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What surprised you the most about what you read yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, that, Brian, was was definitely an alarming graph of the indictment when you read that when they raided, I believe it was the Miami home, where they found 1,000 bottles of, and they said that these were items that were used at the freak-offs. There were also large numbers. So, you know, they said that the house, according to the feds, that was stocked for these parties that were going on. And then to read their description of how Diddy, as they say, lured women into joining these parties. And they say that he would meet them or lure them, get to know them, and lure them in, thinking they would think that there was going to be a romantic relationship with him. And then it would turn out that they would be at these freak-offs where they would be forced to have, and forced with male prostitutes that he was bringing in. And that's one of the counts that he's facing also is the...
These gatherings are far from typical celebrity parties. Behind closed doors, unsettling occurrences have been rumored. Reports suggest that some of these events expose a darker side of the entertainment industry, sparking concerns about the nature of certain activities and interactions hidden from the public eye.
Wait a minute. Multiple days. During the freak-offs, Combs would distribute a variety of controlled substances to keep the victims obedient and compliant. And sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs would videotape. After the freak-offs, Combs would provide the victims with IV fluids to help recover them from physical exertion and drug use. Members and associates of the Combs enterprise booked the hotel rooms, stocked the hotel rooms in advance with baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. He wouldn't be able to see you clearly. During and separate from these freak-offs, Combs, among other things, would hit, kick, throw objects, and drag his victims sometimes by the hair. Combs would threaten his victims' careers and livelihood if they resisted and participated in the freak-offs. Victims believed that they could not refuse Combs' demands without risking financial or job security or without experiencing some type of physical or emotional abuse. Combs would also blackmail his victims by using sensitive, embarrassing, or incriminating videos made during the freak-offs as collateral to ensure their continued obedience and silence. Y'all, it ain't looking too good. On just the racketeering alone, he's facing a minimum of 15 years to life. And like I said earlier, the Fed's conviction rate on racketeering, this man 54 years old. He is facing more jail time than what he got left here on this side of heaven. And what y'all think about those guns they found where the serial number was scratched off? Do y'all think
he gonna stop with just P. Diddy, man? Go ahead and lock Jay-Z up too. He need to be right there cellmate with P. Diddy. All the stuff Jay-Z done did, he need to be in there with P. Diddy too, goddamn me. Not just that, he told this lady, Rihanna, when she was 16 or 15, underage, wasn't grown, that either she gonna sign this deal and walk out the door, or she not gonna sign that deal and go out the window. And they was 29 flights up, man.
What?
Come on, man, lock the door. You held that girl against her will, and ain't no telling what else she did in that room. If he'll do all that, ain't no telling what else he did in that room. Lock his ass up, lock his big nose ass up, lock him up, give him a bump, give his nose a bump, get his lips a bump, have them all in there in the same cell together. Him, his nose, his lips, all that, lock his ass up. Yeah, we ain't, no, it's time out for this foolishness, man. The diddler is in there.